My wife, Jeannie, and I moved from Henrico into Hanover County about 2 years ago. There are a lot of wonderful things about our new home, and we're actually closer to UUCC now. But if you've spent more than a few minutes around me, you know of a prominent feature found in Hanover County that can turn me into a crazy person. I became aware of this feature the very first day that we drove out to look at our potential new home. Just as we entered Hanover County on Route 33, a big, tacky yellow sign appeared on the right. It was a very special welcome sign, and it made my blood boil. "Welcome to Hanover County, home of Patrick Henry," it proclaimed. "Conservatives, welcome home. Liberals, thanks for visiting." Looking back now, I recognize that in a minute's time, I began moving through the stages of grief. Denial. "You've got to be kidding me." Anger. "What a despicable, nasty sign." Bargaining. "Okay, I'll give it a day or two, and if it's still there, I am going to accidentally run into it with my car." And depression. "Have we made a mistake moving here?" I skipped the fifth stage, acceptance. No way was this despicable message going to ever be okay. But there's something that keeps hopelessness and craziness from having the last word. And interestingly, it is in Hanover County. Yeah, it's UUCC, my oasis of hope and the foundation for my moral and ethical sensibilities. We live in a COVID-racked, war-torn, and polarized world. I just cannot imagine life without our beloved community. From the first time I set foot in this church about 26 years ago, at a time when I was seriously struggling with my previous faith tradition, I knew that this place was something special. I didn't know a thing about Unitarian Universalists, and frankly, I was a little bit afraid to find out. But what I found, though, was an atmosphere of openness and enthusiasm and engagement in the world. Things that were unmentionable in my former church were openly lifted up as good and beautiful things. Imagine, all human beings are worthy of respect and dignity. And then there were the people of UUCC. I had never seen so many people gathered in one room, gathered around the unifying principle of love. We strive to be guided by love. And for me, that leads to hope and to compassion for each other and for the world. Our world is a hot mess right now, but this church and its message whisper in my ear during those times when my hope dims and my anger flares. Here I find my people and friends who really are family. This is my oasis from the storm and my encouragement to grow and to take our message of love into the world. And now when I pass the yellow signs that proliferate in Hanover County, I may fleetingly continue to imagine running them over with a Mack truck. But the message of this church always breaks through, that there is a better way to be in the world than to perpetuate divisiveness and nastiness. Given all that this church means to me, giving generously of my time and resources is the very least I can do.